Hello. How's everyone? Hope you're all well. Well, Brian is just getting a little bit of a rest, but I think we've got everything we need. Hi, Sarah. Hope you're still there. Forking, how are you doing? I have got an apology to make to you, Forking. I have really just run out of time this week. Time has gone from underneath me, and I have not yet put together or finalised that guide. I have been working on stuff, but it does take a little bit longer. Especially it takes me a little bit longer. Like Jason and Beebs and that can knock those blooming videos out left, right, and centre, but it will be out. I'm going to try and get it out tomorrow for you. It's not particularly long, but it's just it will give you everything you need to know. So hopefully you'll get it there. Hello, old glad you're still there. Yeah, so apologies for King. I was it's just been one of those weeks, and then I thought it was Friday today as well. I was rushing around. My sister had a baby a couple of months ago, so we've got to go and see her tomorrow because like organising when her husband and stuff is going to be at home and etc etc. So we're popping up to see her, which is an all-day affair. And then also I've got the fact that Gabriella is obviously on crutches because she's got only one foot at the moment that's operational. She's still got 2 feet, don't worry, but she's only got one that's operational. So she's hobbling about, and she is doing pretty well, to be honest, getting the stuff done, and she's getting very on well with Hogwarts. She loves that, so that's good. If it killed your first troll, if you for trolls, right, their hitbox, if you're shooting them with arrows, and you want to try and use flint arrows because they've got the most, they're the best against trolls for your level anyway. But if you aim right just above their head, so the reticle is just above their head, that will be the hitbox that's best for the troll. That will stun them, and that gives you an extra kind of like couple of seconds to get away, which means your stamina comes back up again. It's also very useful to have the tasty mead on you, because the tasty mead gives you 100% stamina regen. So if you're trying to get away from things, you will have that 100% stamina regen. You'll get a 50% nerf on your health regen, but because it's not for very long, it's worth doing. So anyway, we're ready, Brian, aren't we? We're ready. So we've got the stuff. So we've now got to go back to our other base. So we've got poison resistance mead. We've got our tasty mead. We've got a bommy knocker, which is our mace. We've got a shield, which probably isn't going to be any good, but it's the best we've got. I mean, it is a bounded shield, but it's only level. Why can't I see the levels anymore on here? Have they removed that for some reason? See, I can see it in that. I just can't see it on that view. Might have to drop a ticket onto them for that, because you can see there's a little 3 on the other side of the 2 on the shield. If I close that, I can't see. I'm sure that used to be there. So we've got something here called ooze bombs. So we're going to try these out. These are really good in the Mistlands, even though that you can make them straight away. But I don't know how good they are here. I'm just going to stick that ooze. I don't know why I've brought a load of ooze with me. Oozy. Oh, you've got to be really careful though with ooze bombs because they're so easy to throw. And they're very expensive to make. Right, let's put that ooze away. Don't want any more ooze today. Fire arrows. Yeah, fire arrows are great if you don't have any of the others. But it's just the pierce damage for trolls. Trolls are... bloody deer's back. Look. He's back again. I'm going to call him the real Slim Shady, I think. There we go. One down. So, we have got to go back there. However, we did, if it's still working, we made a portal last week. So let's eat quickly. We'll just wait for the very last second of my carrot soup to go off. Let's eat, get some health back into us. We've got the ether power. We've got loads of stamina on this one. So that's great. So we're going to go through with our bomby knocker at the ready. But... in theory, we should be right on top of the crypt, so we should be good. So here we are. Yes, we are. We're right on top of the crypt. Now, really, what we want to do, not go back through it. There is a couple of spawners around here. So there's a spawner over there. Ooh, that was my shadow. I thought that was So ideally we want to take out these, because otherwise if we don't take out these now, we are going to have fun time Frankie when it comes to... But those are all going to start spawning. And we're going to be inundated with Draugrs and everything else. So that's one down. But I can see there's another one over there. Now, to be fair, it would be better to go over there and pummel them with my mace. He's doesn't look very pleasant, that, does it? Have you guys got game music? Because I can't really hear any game music. And I don't know whether my mic is too loud or not. It's a bit strange. Let me just see if I can have a look at my miss. No, I think I have got game music. I just, in this part of the swamp, there doesn't seem to be any. I mean, the Bonemass fight is cool because I think it's the one where we get like heavy metal music. Or that might be the Moda. One of them we get like proper heavy metal music. It's very cool. Right, we're going to ignore the that one. And we're going to take out this one first. Because... Oh, of course it would be a bloody Draugr Elite, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Right, let's get out of here. The only thing that will completely and utterly annihilate us is that Draugr Elite, right? And the chances of getting a Draugr Elite are quite slim. And yet, what do we get as soon as we come out of the blooming hole? A bloody Draugr Elite, don't we? So, you can die a grisly death, and there won't be another one spawning because, I mean, it'd be cool if he drops a trophy, but yeah, right. I'll answer your question now. Yo, old explorer, how you doing? Bonemass on a Gex 0. No, I haven't started yet. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case. Cool. Cheers. Music and voice are fine. Good to know. Thanks. Right, mead. How do I make that? You need to first have got yourself some bronze, because you're going to need to make a fermenter. And then once you've made the fermenter, tasty mead is blueberries, strawberries and honey. Strawberries? Raspberries even. You know what I mean. Haha. Missed me. Poof, now you're dead. Right. So we took out that one spawner over here. We just got to do the... we got to check the area for spawners, because the last thing I want in a Bonemass fight is frickin'... That one looked like he was handicapped slightly. I mean, they don't like my bommy knocker, do they? They don't like it up. Oh, look what we got there. We got some more bones and a ruby. We'll leave that there for the minute because we don't actually need it. We'll try and take this bad boy out before he sees us. Wonderful. Oh, look at that. He's nearly a goner. He is a goner. Right. Bryan isn't doing too badly with the old skills in his bow. But he's got to stop dying. That's not good for your health. So I'm just going to now scout around the area and not get bitten by leeches. Remember that poison resistance mead works brilliantly before you get... Ah, there's another one over here. Right. Brilliantly before you get poisoned. But it won't work. You can't use it to take a poison effect off once you've been poisoned. So you've got to just make sure that you... It only lasts for 10 minutes as well. So make sure you take it as soon as you're going, or just as you're about to go into a fight. I think it's 10 minutes it lasts for. We'll find out soon. And then, but yeah, make sure you take it before you go into the fight, because if you take it after, it's just not going to do anything, and you'll just have wasted a mead. Right, that's that spawner taken care of. I did not want another Draugr Elite to pop up. Although, is there another one of those nasty spawners? No, there isn't. Right. I'm not too worried about that one. It's just the... Oh! Some nice other arrows. Now, I don't think there's any more spawners, but I think... Actually, no, there is. There is a spawner in that tower. And this could be a tricky biatch to get. Oh, look! Oh, no, there's another... There's shitloads there. Bollocks. I didn't realise that there were so many. This is one we must have missed. Trying to take this out before we... I do not want Draugr Elite spawning. That would really give us a bad... That would give Bryan a headache. That really would. So let's take these ones out first. It's always quite nice to keep one of these. If you can build around it, or if you can find a Draugr village, that you can block up the doors, and then... I think if you use the... right, that's that down. Let's go and get rid of this other spawner. I mean, to have this many spawners around the frickin' Bonemass boss site is a little bit... bit rude, isn't it? Bit rude. I think I spotted a fiery geyser in the background. I mean, we haven't been that way yet, so we can go and explore that after Bonemass. Oh my god, there's another one! Another one! There we go. Let's take it out. Let's take them out. I mean, there can't be any more than this. That's 4. I mean, there's another crypt over there, which is quite a nice find. I'm sure I saw a flame of a geyser, though. What we're going to have to do as well is make sure before the fight, once we've prepped the area a little bit, go back and sleep. Because the last thing we want is to be trying to do a nice little Bonemass fight, and then have a wraith, a sneaky little wraith, come and, yeah, take us from behind, take us unexpected. You never want that. They like to claw your face as well, which is never nice. So, forking, if you get the fermenter going, it takes 2 in-game days to actually process any mead. So you probably want to set that up soonish, so you can start trying to get that, because those meads really are very useful. Right, there can't be any more spawners around it. There seriously can't be. And if there is, then that's just not fair. The Bommy Knocker's doing quite well, though. Well, I know that in that little castle thing over there's a spawner, so that's one thing we are going to have to quickly check on, because I don't really fancy having Draugr Elites coming and nobbling me whilst we're trying... Yeah, look, there's a flame over there. 100% there's a flame. Red, orangey flame. Definitely. There's definitely a geyser there. Right, there's a blob. We can... has the blob seen me? Probably. Blobs, weirdly, are... Right, don't get poisoned, Bryan. Don't get poisoned by either of those two. Oh, you're going to get poisoned, aren't you, you bastard? No, he didn't. Right. Didn't get poisoned, but did go right into the bad people. Right. What I think we're going to do is we're going to use one of these. Is that killing them? Is that doing anything to them at all? No, it doesn't. Right. I've got to get in there, and I've got to try and kill that damn spawner, which is going to be a tricky one. A tricky one to do. Can I take these ones out? I mean, that thingy... Oh dear, that's not nice, is it? Right, that's one down. Let's see if I can... Maybe I didn't hit the ooze bombs in the right place. Oh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. That's not good. That's not good. We need some health. See, this is a bad problem to have. We need to get back to Mr. Boney McBonyface. That was an arrow swizzing past my forehead, wasn't it? Right, let's if we did bring our hammer, we did bring our hammer, right. We need a workbench because they buggered it up. Right. This is the only way up. The only way is up, baby. Right, now they're all attacking me. So this wasn't going quite to plan, was it? Right, he can die. Although he's missed my workbench 3 times. Maybe I took his arm out or something. Blobby McBlobface can go to hell. It's a very, very quiet swamp, this. Very, very quiet swamp. Because normally there's loads of music, and I can't hear any music at all. So, a little bit strange. Right. Let's. We've got the health back. How are we going to go and do that? We've got 1 minute of rested. We're not that far away. So let's see if we can take out that beach or miss. Take out that one. Come on, Bryan, you can do it. Right, brilliant. You've done that one. Why do you get your feet stuck in the mud? That would help. Right, then we can get in underneath here. Actually, we're going to go in the frickin' front doors. Right, you're. What are you doing, Bryan? Right, that's that. Oh, you're not a nice one, are you? You're not a nice friend. Right, he's down. He's down and dirty. Right, okay, cool. That's nice. We have ourselves a tower. That's the way to do it. These things usually give me real problems because you just about get in and then you just get annihilated by all of the little bastards sat there. This one was actually quite good because it didn't have... Well, there was 2 ways in, well, 3 ways in, which was useful. Right, I think we're prepped. I think we're prepped and ready to go. I mean, we don't want to make it too easy for Bryan, do we? We've got to give him a little bit of a challenge on here. So I think what we'll do is we will pop back to the house, sleep quickly, get our rested buff on, make sure it's daytime. Oh my god, I thought I heard a root then. Did I hear a root? There's a massive lack of music in this. Oh, that's alright. Skeletons I can deal with. Well, we've been over there and sorted that one. We've been... Oh, you thought you could get me like that, could you? You thought you could. Well, you can't. Yeah, mum. There you go, right. Right. Oh, no, never good when you run out of stamina. And I've even got the mead on me, but I don't really want to use it because we're just going back home now. We have run out of rested buff, so... what Bryan needs to do, really, ideally for next time, is actually get a much better rested buff. We've got like 7 minutes, I think, at the moment, which is a bit sad, really. Right, let's go home. Lawala-ishon. Lawala. Lawla. Lawla. I can't read that little screen. Hi, how are you doing? Burgeon, the Sugar Skull Society are here to spread their love. Well, thank you very much. I'll take all the sugar that I can get. Right, we are just going to have a little bit of a rest, aren't we, Bryan? Oh, I still haven't built that portal up to my bed. So, we'll have to... I mean, it would probably be more beneficial. Oh, the fire's still on in my little... There you go, Forking. There's the fireplace that you want. You will get the guide. I promise you, you will get the guide. Right, let's go to sleep quickly. Dev, hi. Thanks for popping by. So yeah, we are going to be doing Bonemass fight in when Bryan wakes up. Really, he's got comfort level 7 here, which only gives him 13 minutes. But that's odd because we've got loads of stuff built at our other base, and we've got comfort level 7. This one we've got hardly anything, and we've got comfort level 7. So there we go. So. Is Bryan ready and raring to go? Oh yeah, I put an ottoman at the end of my bed. That's why I couldn't walk off. We haven't got very far with that build yet, so you'll have to excuse the state of it. It's coming on quite well, considering we haven't really done much on it. But we've got ourselves a nice little start anyway. Take you outside just so you can kind of see the early morning sun. That's if we're not going to fall off the roof. Look at this. This is a lovely piece of land Bryan's found here. Sea view. He likes a good bit of salty seaman, Bryan does. into his bed, and then we've got to do something with some kind of stairs at some point. I think I might just use a teleporter down into Bryan's little boat house. You know, he likes a few yachts, likes the finer things in life. And yeah, we're good to go. So we've got our ancient bones. Let's head back and summon this biatch. I don't think we need much else. We probably do. Bonus of the Bronze Mace. But, well, that's all I have at the moment. I'm hoping that the... Yeah, to be fair, we haven't really spent very long with Bryan. Bryan is a pretty fresh character, to be honest. We got through the first couple of fights quite easily. But now it looks like... Ow! That's a good idea, Bryan. Why don't you just knock your health down, like, straight away, right? Let's have some... You got to put some sausage inside you, you know? Right. So, we've got to offer the thingy, so I'm going to put the bone in there. So, ready, 1, 2, 3. Probably ought to record, just in case I do anything spectacularly fantastic. Probably not going to happen, but there we go. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Add it. Incomplete. I need 10! Right. Who told me 6? Who told me 6? Somebody was a liar. I've got, don't worry, I've got more withered bones. Don't worry. I'm just going to have to go back again. Somebody told me 6. Apparently I needed 6. I don't need 6, I need 10. I should really remember. But, was it in that one we put the bones? I think we left some bones here, didn't we? There we go, 7 more. Right, is that enough for them? I'll take out 3. They're quite heavy. Don't want to give Bryan the extra weight. You've managed to incorporate your pole. Do you enjoy playing with your pole? Into a nice roundhouse. Problem is I can't finish the roof as it's too high and I don't have core wood. Well then, you know what you've got to do. You've got to get some core wood. Go sneaky into the Black Forest. I mean, there should be core wood on the edge of the Black Forest. You should be alright. You should be fine. You should be fine. Right. This is where we die. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I make the sacrifice. Do 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 do. I drink the potion. I drink the potion. I drink the potion. I drink the potion. Bryan was getting a bit carried away there. And we're gonna jump up here, and we're gonna get into our into the eye of the tiger. Did that hurt me? That frickin' hurt me. That bastard. I'm not gonna get into there then. Right. Let's start smoking him. Get him to come back here. As soon as he's hit that one hit, I can smack him on the face and see if he likes it. Do you like it, mate? Do you like it? Right. You see that isn't doing anything, so that's quite good. Oh, it is affecting me a little bit. So I could just do whoa. Do not want to be sneaky off there, do we? Ah, you see, I could cheese this. Can Bryan cheese it? Bryan might better cheese this. It's going to take a bloody long time, but we'll what we'll do is we'll jump down, we'll jump back up again, jumpy. Hello, mate. Hello. You see, the Pierce isn't doing anything because he's kind of resistant to it. Does he like fire? Does he like fire? Fire doesn't really do much to him either. So we're going to have to smack him on the nose, aren't we? So we're going to have to smack you on the nose. Oh! Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Come in. Thank you very much. Whoa. It's very green around here, isn't it? Right, Blobby. Oh, you thought you could You thought you could do that, did you? You thought you could try and take me from behind? Oh, they took my workbench out. I'm going to have a struggle to get up there now, aren't I? Hello. Right. I've got my tasty mead, so we're alright. We can get away if we need to get away. Oh, you think you can get away from me, do you? You think you can get away. Bonemass isn't going down very far, is he? Right. You guys just take the biscuit. Blobby! Blobby! Right. I think we needed more health than stamina, but our stamina is quite good. I mean, probably... Where has he gone? There he is! There he is. Oh, that kind of smarted, didn't it? Right. He turns around quite slowly. So, oh, they're trying to bring twosome, are they? Trying to double team me here. Whoa! Okay. I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming. Right. I'm not going to be able to get back up there, am I? This is gonna be a bit of a sly one. Right. Can I build a workbench quickly? Can I put it in there? Do you reckon? I could probably put it like... I can put it there. That's probably completely and utterly useless, but we can try. Come on, 29 health. I need a little bit more help here. Come on, Bryan. Why do you pick up your mace? That might be useful. Oh, he's just thrown some shit at me, has he? Right, run away! Run away! 30. I mean, my health. I mean, that workbench lasted a long time, didn't it? This could be a fight where I need to get more health, because it's not even going back up again. This is absolutely nuts. Maybe prior preparation and planning prevents piss poor performance. In this case, Bryan has just got piss poor performance, basically, because his health isn't going up. Arrows, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But my arrows, I mean, I can take. Oh, he is on fire. I didn't think he goes on fire. I mean, I could sit here and frickin' arrow him to death all day, but it's going to take a while, isn't it? I mean, look how little amount of damage that's doing. Although, how far can I go up? And I haven't got that many arrows with me, to be fair. I could take out these stragglers, couldn't I? Oh, you think it. You think you're hard enough, do you? You think you're hard enough. Alright, come on. Come on. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you're fighting against? This is Bryan. Bryan of... Oh, and you think you're going to come and have some, do you? Well, you probably are, to be fair. I quite like his big dinosaur head sticking out of his shoulder. I'm sure that wasn't there a minute ago. Oh, he's chucking shit just out his house. He's going, don't like the interior decoration. Now he's being sick. How lovely. I mean, his health isn't really going down though, is it, Bryan? I mean, Bryan, what's your plan? I don't know what Bryan's plan is, really. Right, can we try and hit things? Ow, 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 ow. He can hit me on there. This is going to be tough. I need something really big. Any suggestions? Do I have a stag breaker? No, I could build a stag breaker. Because otherwise I've got to try and get behind him, haven't I? Giggity. If I can get behind him and get some smacks in every... Oh, he's a bloody fast thing for a big blob of jelly, isn't he? Right, come on. Stamina will kick back in again. I've only got 3 minutes left on my frickin'... Right. No, Bryan, move. Right, 2 minutes left on my... We're going to have to go and get rested again at this rate. Do you reckon he'll just stay here? Oh, Bryan. Bryan, you are an arse. You might as well pick up that whilst you're there. Two? Well, you're going to be dead. Yeah, you're going to be dead. What an absolute and utter arse, isn't he? Bryan. Never mind. We're there. Yo, Richard, how you doing? I think, to be fair, I massively underestimated how, I mean, we needed a rest anyway. That's what I'm going to say anyway. The fire's gone out. It's got nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, we needed a bit of rest anyway. Bryan has to go back to recoup. We've still got the portal. We need a bit of wood, though. I don't need 50, Bryan. He's harder than I remember him being. So we've got the choice of we could make arrows and sit there all day. We can't do much else. We could make an iron mace. No, we can't make an iron mace. I mean, I might not even be able to make it up the frickin' stairs at this rate with Bryan. Do we think that going for Bonemass was a little bit above Bryan's pay grade? I have a feeling he might be. It was a valiant attempt. It was a very bad attempt, I think, to be fair. I need something big. Yes, Sarah, I am going to eat, but I need to go back here to eat because all the food's in Bryan's death bag. Well, I have got some other stuff here, but we'll have those two things, and he likes to guzzle on some sausage when he's at home, so we'll rest by the fire and get our comfort back. Actually, let's see if we can sleep. We just got to remember to set our spawn point back to our normal house. It's just that I was actually just trying to get up the stairs, and Bryan decided that he didn't want to play anymore. Let's just hope that by the time we go back, Bonemass is still there, and also Bonemass is. Are you going to sleep, Bryan? Thank you very much. Silly boy, he didn't want to go to bed. He hadn't had a bedtime story. They made him a little bit tougher than he used to be. Bloody hell. Right, let's see what we've got. Have we got enough bronze? No, we haven't got enough bronze, and we definitely haven't got enough iron. Well, I can't mend anything, so we've got the wood now. Let's pop back here. Got arrested. It is the morning, so at least we're not going to be taken in by any wraiths. I don't think he's he doesn't like. The only thing he's resistant or not resistant to is blunt damage. And my mace isn't really doing much damage to him. We haven't got anything that we can make buff. Look at that lovely little fireplace. Beautiful little stove, that one. That little log burner. Right, we will take the wood with us because that might be useful for something. We need to pop in. Got 87 health. Pop in, grab our stuff, pop out again. Really, that's the plan. But we should be on the top here. So maybe if I can put a workbench and something that I can get to that they're not going to try and destroy. Maybe that's a good idea. Yo, Diana, how you doing? Right, Bony Boy is still here. I need to be able to jump down to get my death bag wherever it is. Whoa, how the bloody hell did they get up there? This is going to be another death, isn't it? Because where's the death bag gone? There it is. Woo! Woo! Boom, 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 boom. Don't you even think about it. I'm going to have to get my bommy knocker ready. Hopefully they won't have destroyed that by the time I get back. How the hell did skeletons get up there? How did they get up there? Right, let's quickly put some armour on. Take some of that as well. Get our bommy knocker ready. And go back through. They better not have frickin' destroyed my portal. I mean, I might just Right, they're not there now. Oh, they're there. You're just trying to hide. Right, you're dead. I didn't realise they could actually get up there. And he's in there. Well, he can stay in there because he's just a douche, isn't he? Right. Let's stick a workbench. Now, when we come through like that. So if I pop the workbench there, I suppose I could build up, couldn't I? Let's just make sure that I repair that portal. Oh, it wasn't really very badly damaged. That dude can stay in there, because if he stays in there, then that'll prevent others from spawning, because only so many enemies can spawn, I think, at the same time. So let's deal with this douche, and let's deal with that douche, and this one. And his health has gone back up again. Of course it would do. This could be a very long night. I want a sausage. Bryan wants a sausage. Bryan always wants a sausage. Why are there so many blobs? And why does he keep hitting me really hard? It's just not fair. I didn't realise that his health could regenerate. And my health just doesn't. So maybe I've got the wrong potions here, I think. Because that ain't good, is it? 36. We're going to have to keep going back through and going resting and coming back through. I don't think I've got any health potions made either. Bum. That isn't good. So let's have a look at our options here. Yo, Zayna, how you doing? I have died once already, unfortunately. I thought the Bronze Mace would be good enough. I really did. It's a bronze. It's all the bronze I had, so it's a Bronze Mace at level 3, and a banded shield at level 3. Banded shield isn't doing really anything, but it also seems as though when Bryan's got the shield, he doesn't actually use the shield, so he doesn't block anything when he's hitting with the mace, which is kind of fairly pointless having the shield, especially with blobs, and the skeletons you can take out with one hit. Poison resistance potion is doing well. The ooze bombs do absolutely nothing. No point in having them there at all. Bow and arrow doesn't do anything either. And we've only got this many arrows. I mean, that will take all day. I did not realise that Bonemass's health regenerates at all. I was kind of banking on the fact that we could have that portal up there, and then we could just hop backwards and forwards through that, so that we could... I mean, we were collecting ooze by the bucket load, but... that's going to be a tricky biatch, that one. So how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this, Bryan? Because we didn't even knock a smidgen off his health. Interesting. He's going to get all the deaths, yeah. You need a tool shield, normal, small, or a waist, yeah. I'm going to try and beat your deaths in Elden Ring. That's the challenge. That's the challenge for this stream, is your deaths in Elden Ring. Right, what have I got in terms of... I mean, Ichthir is really going to be the best thing I've got at the moment. I suppose I could just make a shit ton of arrows. Is he resistant against poison? He probably is as well, isn't he? The bastard, he's resistant against everything. Well, that's not really going to get me very far in the feather department there, is it? Any more feathers? No more feathers. I mean, to be honest, the fire doesn't do anything either, so I might as well just use normal arrows. 672 to go then. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's kind of why I said that, because I mean, the only thing that Bryan's very good at killing is these 2-star deer, because the deer don't seem to learn, do they? They don't seem to learn. Right, can I repair stuff on this forge? Yes, I can, but I don't think I can repair Oh no, I can. I can repair everything. That's fine. Yeah, interestingly, the health bars aren't showing up on these either, on this view. They're not on that view either, only on the shield. Um, hmm. Well, let's make some arrows. At least we can try... This is what I have to put up with. I just sit there, Brian. I would just sit there. Don't worry. We don't want to do anything today. Idiot. Stag breaker. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's try that. Let's try that. So, what do we need for that? We need forward, deer trophy, and leather scraps. So, if I grab the core, I think the core's here. Nope. I'll be going back to the other base because that's where our level 2 workbench is. That's a good point, actually, because that is a huge blunt damage, isn't it? Porcupine, yeah, I'll just pop one of them out, shall I? If I had the porcupine, Richard, I don't think I'd have much of a problem with bone mass. But yes, quite. Why don't I have that already? Right, we needed core wood, leather scraps, deer heads. Deer heads are in here. No, they're not. Deer heads are in there. Right, deer heads. Leather scraps are in here. Oh, we're going to have to go and kill some more 2-star piggies soon. Right. Where is it? There it is. I definitely don't have one of these, do I? No, I don't have one of these. Because Brian hasn't even been into the mountains yet. So let's go and see if I can up... why can't I go to the upgrade tab? They've changed it! Right, stag breaker. I need another 5 core wood and 10 bone fragments. Right, I'm sure we can do that. We can definitely do the 10 bone fragments. We have more bone than, yeah, you know, giggity. More bone than quagmire. There you go. That's a good analogy. But we don't have any core wood. Heck. I mean, there's some core wood trees just over here, so it won't take us very long to get some core wood. Have we got an axe? No, we haven't got an axe. Right. We must have an axe. No, we don't have an axe. There's an axe there. I've got one to grind with that bone massy fella. I just need an axe. Anybody? An axe? Anywhere. Can I have an axe? That'll do. Actually, no, we'll take a flint axe. That would be even better. You can chop a core wood tree down with flint axe, can't you? Or do you need the frickin' bronze axe to... Let's find one there's one right there. I mean, we are probably going to get attacked by 17 trolls. And a partridge in a pear tree. And that'll be the tricky one. Right, that's alright. It's slow going, but it's not too hard. Alright. More bone than strip club at 2 AM. Cool, you lasted a long time. 2 AM. By 2 AM, I think there's a lot of sausages. I suppose it depends what time you go into the strip club. Or how much they dispense Viagra. Bobcat, how you doing? You built the Elder. Congratulations for beating the Elder. It's actually a pretty good fight, that, the Elder. It's quite good fun, like, early on. Right, I think I've got enough. That can just stay there. This is Brian's little retreat. He basically just his initial fortress. That, my friend, forking crazy, is the fermenter. You have to have it 70% covered as well. You can stick your dinkle out the front if you like. Right. They've changed the buttons. They have changed the buttons. And when they did the Xbox update, they changed everything. And they did do a fix to... oh! I can't go to a level 4 because I need something that I haven't built. What haven't I built? I'm sure this is a level 4. I haven't built a tool shelf, have I? Why haven't I not built a tool shelf? I'm sure I can build a tool shelf. I need a spice rack as well. Bloody hell. Tool shelf. That's a forge tool rack. Why can't I build... So maybe I have to build the spice rack before I can build the... Or that. Well, can't do that, can I? Bryan. What you like, mate. What you like. You can't even have that. Right. We've got a stag breaker now. So, this bad boy we'll put in place of that bad boy. Those ooze bombs we can leave behind because they're totally and utterly useless. So they're really, really good in Mistlands, but they're just totally useless here. That can go in there. That can go in there. We don't need any wood. We'll stick that back into there. We'll stick that one back in with the tools. Bryan, you should get in with the tools. You're a right tool. There we go. I mean, maybe the sneakiness of a full troll build might be good for this. But I'm guessing you can't really get away though, can you? That's the problem. So probably best just to leave it where it is. Right, I'll put that back in there. Grade all fires. We're trying to be as we wanted to make. No, there's no point making that. I'll just make a shitload more normal wooden arrows. But all myth fires are going out. Shitload more of these, because then at least we've just got arrows if we need to arrow something in the face, which I'm sure we probably will do. That'll be, I think 150 should be plenty for the minute. Right, anything else we're going to need? We're not going to need to take a bronze pickaxe with us. We don't need a hoe, because it's pretty flat there. I know everybody always needs a hoe. I know. Right. Are you ready, Bryan? Do you want to get some sleep first? You got start on a fresh day, you know? You're scared to go into the swamps. Yeah, I mean, if you've only just done if you've done Ichthir and then you've done... Did you say you've done the Elder? So you've done the Elder. Trolls in the middle of the Elder. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, they are easy to dodge, apart from when you've got no stamina left. But that's why you have Tasty Mead. Tasty Mead is all you need. Unless you're Bryan. Really? Then you just need a lot more than Tasty Mead. Right, so you got to find the swamp first, though. Well, now you've got Elder, you should be able to go and have a look in some burial chambers, and that... Do the burial chambers give you... I can't remember which one gives you the location of Bonemass. I think it is burial chambers. Gives you the location of Bonemass. Right, are we ready, Bryan? Are we ready? Let's take one of those. We've got 10 minutes. We've got 13 minutes of that. I mean, it isn't broken, so that is a... and raspberry... Yeah, farm your carrots, but the raspberries, probably not really what you're going to be needing. He can stay in there, little skeleton. Oh, he wants to do that, does it? Right. Well, that doesn't really do a lot to them, does it? I mean, I nearly died straight out the bat. We've gone from 100 down to 60. Do you reckon we can... Right, I'll wait for him to do his thing. Wait for him to be sick. I might find some silver while I'm here. Right. Blobby McBlobson. Okay. That was a very badly timed thing. I thought he was not going to do that. Now he's going to throw his armpit juice about. Right, can we go around like this? Can we take him by surprise? Can we take him in the behind? That does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That was worse than the mace. unfortunately. As much as I was hoping it might be. Bryan, you are an absolute knob. Why on earth would I want to eat another poison? Like, what? Why? I was asking him to pick up the mace. Did he? No. It was upgraded it. Yeah, it's upgraded, but no, it doesn't do anything on him at all. That was a smack to the face, and it did nothing. So, this is going to be rather irritating, because I'm not going to be able to take him down unless we massively upgrade to a freaking iron mace, which does seem a little bit over the top to have to do that, just to take down Bonemass. There must be another way. I mean, at level 3 it wasn't even doing anything. So, at level 4, it's not going to do much more. It would be better if I could upgrade my Bronze Mace, really. Can't sleep at this time, no. We'll dry off, Bryan, and then you can get some of your... It always looks like there should be some good pea and ham soup in that. And there isn't. So yeah, we're going to have to do something about this, because either we've got to do a crypt, get enough iron to then make the iron mace. We can try again for... Well, we will try again with the Bronze Mace and see if we can dodge in that and not use the shield, because he just didn't do anything. Bryan was holding it but not blocking, so I don't know whether that's a change they've made as well, that when you're hitting with a mace you can't block as well. It just seemed weird, like pressing the block and he wasn't even picking the shield up, so he would have to wait until he hadn't swung, so he'd finish the swing and then he'd pick it up, which is a bit useless because you kind of need it up all the time. You need to be able to get it up. Right, which way was our death bag? I know where you are, mate. I know where you are, but where was our freaking death bag? Where is it? Where the actual hell is that death bag? Is it all the way... Is that it over there? No. Well, that's... I can't even see my death bag, so I can't even get my stuff. That's really irritating. We'll have to have a look on the map and see where it is when we come through, but I think Bryan is actually going to die again just because he couldn't see his death bag. Yeah, that's where I died, was in the trees, but there wasn't anything there. There was no little, like, sparkly bits coming up. This is something I definitely did not anticipate to be this hard, or to have to prep this much more for Bonemass. Because whenever we've done it, and we've done it many times on the other servers, and there's been like 4 of us, 6 of us at one point fighting this thing, so that makes it even harder with each player. And we had no problems at all, absolutely no problems at all, and we were in bronze gear. We certainly did not have maces and stuff like that. Like, we had mace, we only had bronze mace. So I'm really not sure whether they've just massively increased it, or whether it's because we are on the public test server. We're having to be on the public test server because it's the only version that works with the PlayStation controller, and that is the only controller I know. Oh yeah, I mean, we've played through the other character on Beeblebum's server with Baylor's Rest. We've gone right through to Mistlands and completed the Queen and done everything. So we've got everything. I'm very well aware of what we've done. I'm not sure though whether there is a difference between the PTS for tweaking enemies and what there is on normal. or whether it's just massively been changed, and I haven't noticed, because obviously it has been a while since I've done a Bonemass, Bony McBoneface. Did I have any more poison potions in there? No, I didn't. They were all with me in the death bag. Well, that was stupid, wasn't it, Bryan? That was a really dumb move. The annoying thing is even if I go through, I'm going to have to quickly then look straight on the map to see if I can... It should say days 174, so it's that one there. So as I come through, I can look for that one. I can get rid of this one, because we did sleep, so we had that. So the spawner in the tower is now no longer there. The other spawner is no longer there. Cool. If we had if it had those spawners on, we'd be an absolute nightmare. Right, let's see if we can do this. See if we can get out, grab our stuff. And then we may have to look at how we can upgrade Bryan's gear slightly so that we can actually take this beast on. Wouldn't be so bad if it was just him, but it's the fact that you're constantly having to take on the other mobs. Bryan is not quick enough, mainly because he dies so much that his skills are going to be so bad. Right, you ready, bro? You ready? Right, you've only got 65 health, so it's going to be a quick dash and grab, this is. Dash and grab. Ah, yeah, no, there is loads, Bobcat. You'll have loads and loads of fun. Right. That's it. Take my health down to 37. 22. Yeah, I got no chance of even... Yeah. How is that even possible? I can't even get out to get my stuff. This is going to be a real problem. I didn't realise that the poison killed you that fast. This is not going to plan, is it? I think we are going to have to... they made an attack... Yeah, block seems to have been massively nerfed. I mean, it was literally doing nothing. But what was weird is that Bryan wasn't... I know this is Bryan, so technically that could just be Bryan. But he wasn't even lifting the shield to block when he was using the mace. So it was like he was using the mace and then he would lift his shield up. Which doesn't really help, does it? He should be holding the shield up and macing. No, Zane can't jump in to help. Bryan doesn't need help. Bryan needs to just get good. Yo, Wombat, how you doing? I like the bubbles. I need King Julian to come and help. Because he likes to move it. He likes to move it. The difficulty is we haven't got any poison resist potion. So we haven't even got enough root to make the frickin' root mask. Because otherwise, if we had the root mask, we could make the root mask. And... that would be enough of poison resist to keep us alive. But I know we have got some root somewhere. Are we a rootin' tootin' shooting somewhere? Or maybe we haven't. I'm sure we have killed a couple of those abominations. So we should have a root something somewhere. Is that root? No, that's iron nails. What else have we got in here? We've got 30 iron. I mean, we've got... We could make the mace, but the problem is even if we made the mace, we're only going to have it at level 1. So, let's have a look. Let's have a little look, you see what it's... Iron Mace. 55, and we're only 19. We're only going to be doing 19 to 36 damage anyway. So we're gonna be doing about the same with our level than what we can make with a level 1 of those anyway. So that's fairly pointless. Let's just check in. Did I put it in my ship? No, not in there. Is it in this one, bro? No, there's some black metal from killing some little goblin dudes. There's nothing else left in here. Let's have a quick check. Grab the all of the stuff there. Right. That was amazing though, how quickly his health went down without the potion. Like that just because the time on it. I mean, it's only like 5 or 6 seconds. I did not want to do that. That was the wrong portal to go through, wasn't it? Sweep the leg. Things have indeed gone very wrong. More than one person makes the boss harder. I think that we may have to just try and get some crypts, some more iron back. I mean, we're on the island with the. I mean, first of all, we've got to get our bloody stuff back, which is going to be an interesting challenge. If I can get the root harness, which I'm certain we've got root, but I don't know whether we've got enough. We might only have 6. If we've only got 6, then we're not going to be able to make it because I think we need 10. I don't know what I've done with it. It's not where, not where, not in that one. Oh, it could be up in my special box. Is it in the special box? No, it isn't in the special box. I've got frost potions in the special box. Not really much use. There it is. Oh, I've got 9! I've got 9 of the frickin' things. We could make it if we had 10. We need 10. That is really, really annoying. Let's have a look. I'm pretty certain it's 10, not 6. Root mask, 10. Bloody hell, Brian. What a knob you are. Because if we had that, then we'd have our poison resist, which means we'd go in and get it. Otherwise, we're just going to have to actually make some poison resist potions. And because otherwise we're just going to die. There's no way that we can get our health up enough. I mean, we could eat one of them. That'll give us a little bit over 100. The difficulty is we can't actually get down. So as soon as we get down, that's when we die. So we've got 103. So we're going to have to just try and... We need a feather cape, don't we? That's what we need. The game only went down on PC though, Bobcat, purely because it had been out for over a year. And everybody had on PC, and so everybody had done everything. So most people had done everything, completed Mistlands. I mean, there was a lot of PC players that completed Mistlands and killed the boss and did everything possible within like at least a few days of Mistlands dropping. So, and if people had played PTS as well, then they had seen everything and done everything. So that was the difficulty. Obviously with Xbox, you've got I don't know whether you've got console commands on Xbox, but it's the fact that you've got right, can we go straight in there? Let's. Why is it not showing my arrow? Well, this is just totally and utterly useless. Have they taken off the arrows off the map as well? I had no direction arrow. Couldn't see what direction I was going in. That's just stupid. So there isn't anything we can do about this. We've basically just got to die. Can't do anything about it. Because, there you go. Absolutely nothing we can do, even on the max health that we can do. So, this is going to be a real problem. I'm tempted to come off PTS, go on with an Xbox controller, and see if it's different. Because otherwise, this is a real problem, because we can literally do nothing. We can stick our troll armor back on again, but the problem is then, if we lose... We're going to have to do this. Just try and put some type of armor on. This is what you call an arse. And it's certainly something that was unexpected. I mean, I expected him to be tough. I didn't expect it to be an easy fight. But what I didn't expect is to do so little damage on him. And take such damage. Because Bryan isn't like... I mean, he isn't a bad level. Yeah, when Ashlands comes, it will pick up again. I mean, it certainly looks really, really cool. You'll be happy to stand within 200 meters. Cheers, Richard. Thank you. You can do the emotes, but not the full console commands. Yeah. Yeah, they have. They've made it so it hides under other symbols, and the arrow should be on top. So when I went into the map, even on full zoom in, and this is full zoom in, you can't see the arrow. The arrow is there. but that's the direction arrow. And because they've made the direction arrow have points, it's got 3 points. Which point is the point that you're looking at? Because they're all the same frickin' size. So they've basically made a triangular, perfectly triangular arrow, which doesn't really help. So yeah, that's going to be a real tough one. I mean, the one thing I could do is I could work this out, because if I'm pointing downwards. So wherever on the plane of this map, I'll be pointing downwards when I come in. So let's go over here, pointing downwards. I need to go directly to my right as I come through the... I'm not going to know, am I? I'm not going to know, because I'm not going to know what direction Bonemass is in. If we look at it so that the front of Bonemass is the symbol, but again, I should come in, because the thing is, look, if I turn around that way, then I'm going to be facing the other way. So, or is that not going to... I can't see anything at all. Yeah, they've certainly cocked a few things up, haven't they? Right, let's turn around to there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so it just is dependent on it's definitely still dependent on the way you're facing. So this is going to be a real problem. I'm not quite sure how to remedy this, to be fair. I played a lot of this game in the past. Toggle boss symbols on map. How the hell do I do that? Ah, there we go. That's a good cool zone. I didn't even know that was a thing. Right, so... Okay, cool. So then we can see what... Brilliant! That is fantastic. Right, let's go. Let's go. Well, let's not go yet. Let's sleep. Sleep, eat, poo, repeat. Let's go. We should better get this. Once I get that frickin' potion back, we'll be fine. All we need to do is just yum that straight away. Yum that down in us. We shouldn't have that much on us. Right, let's take some... getting through our food here, Bri, aren't we? We are getting through our food. Right. Stand in the cold. Don't stand in the cold. We'll catch a cold, Brian. That should take us up to good. Let's stick a cloudberry on us as well. Oh, they weren't in there. Where are the cloudberries? Sure we saw cloudberries. We had cloudberries. There they were. That gives us a bit more health and a load of stamina. Now, at least we've got some armour here. So, hopefully, when I come through, we should be able to smack that map. Come on, go to... that's it, go over 100. Smack that map, and we should be able to get back. We'll see which direction we're pointing in. Pointy, pointy. Yeah, well, I mean, we had it from... we were playing this pre... Were we playing it pre-release, Zane? We were playing it certainly very, very early on. Right, are we ready, Brian? Are we ready? Let's go. Let's hit that map straight away, zoom in, see where we are. Come on, I can hear you. Right. I need to go... No, do not need to be beaten by the poison. Where the frick is... There it is. There it is. Right. Go! Right. Come on, Brian, take that poison. Frickin' hell, you are a knob. Bloody hell. Right, I think we are going to have to definitely go and do something. Whether we could get our bronze... We'll check what our bronze mace is. Schmack me bitch up. Right, I need to be able to get... He's right in my way, isn't he? He's right in my face. Smacking him with this was doing absolutely sweet FA. So, woo! And home. Home and dry. I think it was 2021, end of 21. We'll get rid of that because nobody needs to know that was ever there. Dying in my own house. Right, let's have a look at what this damage on this is. So we are doing 17 to 31. So even if we made blunt 47, so let's compare it to what we could make with a iron one. Iron Mace is 55 at 47.55, but that's only what the potential is. What we can actually do is in the yellow brackets because that's our skills level. So we can do a maximum of 36 damage with our with an Iron Mace at level 1, and we can do a maximum of 31 with that one. So it's kind of, I don't think it's worth the iron, to be honest. No, we can do another 4, and that is 20 iron for that. So I don't think it's worth it. We can't upgrade those anymore. That one we could take it, and even then, if we took that, it's still another 12 bronze, and that's only going to take us to 35 on our skills. We've got that at max quality as well. So a banded shield at max quality with a block armor of 60 and a block force of 55 was not doing anything at all, which is worrying. Either they've got the PTS really unbalanced, or it's just they've made it a hell of a lot harder. Bryan might be wearing Gabby's knickers. I think he likes it, to be honest. It's the way that Bryan rolls. Yeah, Zane, I was aware of the potion. That's why I was trying to go through. We succeeded. We didn't get poisoned. But the other thing is with the iron arm, the bronze armor for this fight is not really good because you need your movement. So even though it's a higher, slightly higher protection, which I don't think it's much. What are we on? 24 on that, and if we put this on, let's have a look what we'd be. Oh, it is quite a lot more. It's 40. The problem is you're trading off against the movement speed. Oh no, sorry, we should be more than that. It was 27. So it is quite a lot more. It's a lot more protection, but you are got a big reduction in your movement speed, whereas the troll armor doesn't do a reduction in movement speed. So therefore, to get away from him is going to be a lot nicer. I mean, it'd be good if we could have the root mask, because that root mask does give a really good. It's a pretty good thing in the actual. I mean, the whole root actual armor is very good, considering you can get it fairly easily. I mean, well, I say fairly easily. You've got to kill a lot of abominations, which is not so easy, but it is there. Bryan does not roll; he slithers. He slithers into those pants, those trollhide pants. Yeah, spears are pretty good in the beginning. I do like the spears in the beginning. I'm not a massive fan of spears later on. They're only really good as a throwing weapon. When you get into close combat, they're not really that good. I mean, a sword will beat everything else. Really. Atgear, I mean, I'd like to try one, but I've never really played with an Atgear and built those skills up all the way. So that might be something that we look to do with Bryan. So the root mask, I mean, gives us armor of 8, and that's just on the base one. So that's not bad. Plus you've got the poison resistance, so you don't have to then worry about the poison. Plus you've got the extra archery and the 15 skill on bows. And 15 skill into bows is quite a big increase in how the bows work. So what we can do is we can either get more bronze. We can't upgrade this anymore. That's the kind of irritating thing. We need to make a tool. Spice rack can make the kitchen better, so therefore we can make the tool rack. I'm pretty certain that the tool rack comes after that. I can't really remember what we need for the tool rack. Oh yes, we need something from the mountains, don't we? Not quite sure. Can't remember. Zane, what unlocks the tool rack for the normal workbench? Is it once you've built the spice rack? I know that's only a cauldron improvement, but cheers, Bobka. Take it easy. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, mate. Cheers. Because that's the forge tool rack. We can do that one, and we're going to have to make a smelter anyway to be able to do that. But man, I'm annoyed that we couldn't get any more damage from him on that. We were just dying far too quickly. So, I mean, our skills aren't brilliant, but we're going to have to do something about this. I mean, increasing our comfort's going to help. That's going to give us a little bit extra time. But you've only got 10 minutes on the potion anyway, so we've only got 10 minutes on that. We should definitely be able to do the fight within 10 minutes. Definitely something we should be able to do. Yeah, the iron shit. The problem is I just don't have that much iron. That's the issue. So we can smelt a little bit more iron. I suppose you're right in that respect. The difficulty is again the trade-off as how much iron we have to be able to make that. I suppose though if we make it then we'll be able to get more iron because we've got we've got quite a lot of crypts around where we are in that here. I think we've got another one here we can get because bonus isn't all the way over here. So I think we've got another one. I think there's another one that we saw here, another one over here. So we should be alright for iron scraps. It's just the fact that I didn't want to have to be doing iron mining, and I wanted to get straight in there and bash the big blob to pieces, which isn't seemingly going to be the way. Because other than that, what we could do is we could try and find some silver. Because we could use the stag breaker to try and find some silver. I think we do that because if we can then get does this give us a no, it doesn't. It's not like No Man's Sky. It doesn't give us a key because then we could see what bone mass without having to break and go onto online. We see what he was resistant against. I think it's just literally blunt, isn't it? So where was this? I don't even know where we are. So we've big mountain up there. So this, well, we should be able to find silver here. If there's a frost cave there, there definitely should be silver. There's a castle up there, but I haven't been up there. We've got a tower and a bed there, so we could just try and get some silver. Let's do that, because at least if we can try and get some silver, we can build the armor, better armor, and if we've got better armor, then we're going to be fine. He's resistant to pierce damage, yeah. Resistant to pierce. Oh, he is susceptible to blunt. No, sorry, yes, he's susceptible to blunt. Blunt is the best, and sword does okay. Ah, so he is. So slash is going to hurt him, but it's not going to be as good as... The thing is that the sword is so much quicker, so you can get in so many more hits. The mace is super slow, so it's seemingly really difficult to get in any hits before he unreleases more armpit fluff and those blobbies come and try and join in the game. Right, let's put some stuff away in these boxes. Before we're going to get them very messed up, aren't we? We're going to need some more food as well. Always the way. So, if we're going to go up into the mountains, we are probably going to want the... No, we're going to have to put our best armor on, just because if we're going to be using the Stag Breaker, we're going to need... Yes, we're going to be able to need to get away, but we're going to need the health if a wolf bites us on the bottom. And wolfies do tend to bite me on the bottom. They like the taste of Bryan's arse for some reason. Don't know why anyone would want the taste of Bryan's arse, but there we go. Everyone's tastes are different. They just obviously don't know Bryan that well, do they? Right, we can put that away over yonder. Put that with that, because that's going to be armour. We don't need a head. So, we need frost resistance, which is in our other base. Of course it is. One thing I will try and do before next week is try and actually build some kind of storage here that's there's a decent storage, so we're not having to run around fanny about everywhere, because this is kind of irritating. Portals don't actually take that long either, but they still take long enough. Right, that should be enough. We've got arrows, we've got a little bit of wood, we've got Stag Breaker, we've got everything here that we need. We've got frost resistant potion. Do we have a pickaxe? No, we don't have a pickaxe. That would be very useful to take a pickaxe with us. One of those things that's kind of needed when you're going to... let's move these around. And right. Ritus Hus Maximus. Stick that up there. Okay. Let's go and see if we can find some silver. If I'm a glutton for punishment, silver does bonus damage to almost everything in swamp. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm thinking it might be good to go and get some silver. So we can't. That's bloody deers, though. I mean, seriously, man. These guys have no brain. They keep coming back to the same place. I'm wondering, do we probably should take portal mats with us, but we don't actually have enough fine wood, so no, we'll just set our spawn point to somewhere that's... There we go. Is that spawn point actually there? Yeah, right. Should we make him a fire? That's a very big fire, Bryan. I'm wet now. Yeah, we know Bryan's wet. He's very wet. This kind of this boss fight reminds me of like Zane doing a big boss fight with the old what on earth was that noise? It wasn't just the waves, was it? He's moist, yes. He's very moist. I thought that might have been a serpent coming in to see me, but it wasn't. Never mind. Day 176. Right, we've got to be a little... Oh, there's thunder. I can hear the thunder. Did we... Yeah, we did bring food. It's alright then. We're fine. We'll take food just before we venture up into the mountain. But hopefully we can find a bit of silver. Once we... Oh, that was a seagull. That crap myself then. Right, I've got to be careful along here because there's fewlings. There is a fewling village, and there's this thin slither of well, the fewlings won't be out in this, will they? I suppose they're water resistant, aren't they? The rain's frightened of them. So there's a fewling little village just to my left there, which obviously we can't really take out yet. Not quite. Not with Bryan's skills. Oh, that's a bit too far down the hill, bro. Yeah, that's a skeleton. Whoa, 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 Bryan, can you pick up some stuff, please? Thank you. So, I mean, he smacks them with his bomby knocker quite well. Right, we're nearly at the mountain. Turn around every now and then. Yeah, I'm glad Zane tried or did his 100-day challenge before they did. They made a lot of changes because otherwise that would have been very difficult. You'd have to really do a lot of preparation for that to really make that work at all. Because as I'm finding out, I mean, again, this could just be because this is on PTS. At the moment, the only update that I know that they've changed has been the fact that the controller was different. Right, let's take that. Let's get me... that actually looked like a sleeping... I was going to say that was a deer, that isn't a wolf. Right. Let's find a section that looks a little bit flattish to start pummeling. Right? Because... Right, let's actually eat. That would be very useful. And remember, Bri. Well, I can hear one. There he is. Oh, Bryan, hit him in the face. Hit him in the face. Thank you. Right, if we're high enough for wolves, we're high enough for silver. Can we hear any more wolves before I'll get... Oh. Oh, Bryan! What are you doing? The block does not do anything. Literally, block does nothing. That is bloody scary. That wolf just bit through my shield. But I think there might be silver there, you know. I have a feeling. If Bryan doesn't die... Oh, you can just piss off. Right, come on. Come on, Bri. Get that health inside you. I thought he was going to be a goner then to a wolf. Literally no blocking. Be a lot easier if I took a bolt caster with you. I know. Although Bryan would probably shoot himself if he had one of them. He wouldn't put the safety on. He'd stick it in his pocket and blow his leg off or something. Oh yeah. I know that is the case, but it was the fact that he didn't seem to do anything at all. What was more annoying is that I couldn't even block enough to get me. Right, there's a bit of grass here, so I don't think there's going to be. It's up this bit, isn't it? This is the bit that I want to try and look at because it's usually in these flatter areas. Right, any more wolfies want to come and eat my face? Probably. Right. Let's be having you. Come on, just say too hard. Just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. Right, so what we're doing, if people don't know, is we are trying to get a hit where it will say too hard. If it comes up with the words too hard, that basically means that there is a silver vein there, because the stag breaker cannot break through silver. So therefore it's just a bit like when you're chopping trees with the thingy-madoodle what's it. You see, I'm getting zeros at the moment. I mean, I don't think we're high enough, to be honest. I think we need to get to that little plateau there. When you're chopping or trying to chop the finewood trees with the stone axe or something, and it'll say too hard, it's exactly the same as what we're trying to look for here. If we can get a bit that says too hard, there is a silver vein there. We can then dig the silver vein out, and we will be able to smelt the silver. Which, I mean, we might not find any at all, but the problem is that silver is quite far up. Well, it isn't always quite far up, but also around trees you've got to be a little bit careful, because it will say too hard if you've hit the tree. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not what Bryan had in mind. Another one down there, the little cheeky bastards. There's loads of them. I reckon we got a pack here. A packet. Packet of wolves. Where has he gone? Where's he gone? Bri. Where's that little wolfie gone? There he is. Are you going to be able to shoot in the face before he's seen you? You haven't got fire arrows on you, you Burke. Well, that wolf didn't even seem to notice that he's got an arrow in the face. Right. Come on, mate. Come on. I think I must have hit him in the face, because he doesn't seem to be very... Oh! Oh, the little bastard bit me though, didn't he? Little bastard. Right, I reckon it's there. I reckon silver is there. There or there. What's going to try and eat my face? Anything going to try and eat my face? No? You didn't get the thingamadoodle what's it. It's very important to get that thingamadoodle what's it, because if you don't get that thingamadoodle what's it, you'll never, ever, ever find anything. Right, come on. Too hard. Go on, go on. Give me a too hard. Nobody's ever too hard for Bryan. Those little grey dwarfs liked you, Bryan. You might be too hard for the grey dwarfs. When anyone sees a little too hard popping up, then shout if I've missed it. And now these are going to start eating mine. Ow. Oh, I can hear a wolf. I can hear a wolf. I can hear a wolf. Ah! Run away! Run away! Come on, Bri. You can do it. You can do it, mate. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my god, what a twat. Why is he trying to punch a wolf? What are you doing? Absolute penis. Absolute penis. Here's a penis with a capital P. Seriously, dude. Bryan, you are such an asshole. Nothing, Bryan. Nothing I can do to help you, Bryan, is there? There is nothing I can do to save your little ass. Why try and punch a wolf? Why? Why? Yeah, I've got some obsidian, Sarah. That's all right. Damn you, Bryan. Damn you and your stupid, stupid abilities. But why would you try and punch a wolf? Like, I mean, seriously. I reckon he was trying to stroke the damn thing. Bryan thought it was a pussycat. Idiot. We've got actually any food here. Bryan, have you brought any food with you at all? No. Didn't think so. What an utter penis. Sounds like a Gek problem. Yeah, it sure is, Dark Lord. It sure is. This is a big damn Gek problem. This is big. Well, it's a Bryan problem. That's what it is. I have a Bryan problem. Because Bryan seems to think that it's a good idea to sit down in the middle when I'm talking to you, Bryan. Seriously, dude. I can cut your hair off. Right. Take that. Take another one with you just in case. Oh, no, you don't. Don't bother taking another one with you. Just go. Just go. Be gone with you, vile Bryan. Be gone. Ah, yes. Yes, Sarah. Sorry, I misread what you were saying. That is very true. You certainly do need to do that. But there was a lot of wolves there, though. I usually see like 2 or 3, but we've had... That was 5. 5 wolves. I mean, at least we better pick our stuff back up. I mean, we're on fairly the edge of the mountains. So, yeah. That's fine. We've got comfort. We've got... No, we haven't, because it didn't actually tick on. It said we had comfort 3, 4... We got 7 upstairs. Can you make it upstairs, Bryan, without falling off? There you go. Comfort 7. There we go. Actually get rested. Yeah, wolves. Wolves, wolves, wolves. I mean, we would have been fine. We would have been... Bryan! We would have been fine if Bryan hadn't have tried to punch the wolf. Yeah. No, in all fairness to Bryan, the Iron Gate, the one thing they can't seem to do very well is controller controls. They're really not very good at them because they are very, very unresponsive. It could just be that they've designed it for the Xbox controller and I'm using a PlayStation controller and therefore it isn't quite as good, but I wouldn't have thought... I mean, it isn't like the... I don't know whether the code makes any difference for the controller or not. I wouldn't have thought it would be that, but if I am hitting the up button... I mean, I can't hit anything else. There's just one button. It's the up button to select the item. And the character just isn't picking it up. Don't want to do that. Then it's rather tricky to get him to do it. That's why I think Bryan, playing with the PlayStation controller on this via the PC, is a bit like... That's why I think Bryan has his own personality and his own mind. Because it's whatever the controller does or doesn't do. I mean, of course, it's going to be me, isn't it? It's going to be my fault, but... Just punch that deer, Bryan. Why? What's the... Was you having a staring contest or something? Who knows? Who knows with him? Who absolutely knows? All I know, Bryan, is your stamina is draining fast. Fast, 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 I tell you. Yeah, that is something that is very irritating. So it's because I hit the shield first, it isn't going to pull the weapon back. They're definitely... The one thing that I would say they really need to do for consoles is have a way, and I don't know how you would do it, but have some way in the menu that you can easily switch between things, because otherwise you've got to literally go... You've got to go up to select the thing, then you've got to go across, and then up and up to select those two things. Like on a keyboard, you can literally just hit the number keys. You can't do that on a controller. So if you are in mid-fight and you're trying to get to switch things across, it's very, very tricky to get that to be oh, it's bloody boars now, is it? Bloody boars, is it? Will you just leave me the frick alone? 2 boars. Can't have a boring time. Right, I'm gonna piss off, you little bastards. Let's take you up here, and then you can be eaten by the wolf. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, my fucking god. Oh, my god. You see, boars are one of the most irritating things in this game. Like, I can see the wolf. I can see he's there. But the boars are going to do more... They just don't piss off. And yeah, I know you can crouch to lose them, but you can't crouch anywhere if you've got a wolf in your face. Oh, I've got a greyling now as well. He's just going to come up and I'm going to have a party. Should we have a party? You absolute penis. Right. There's the wolf. Can we see my death bag anywhere? I mean, at least he's killed the boars for me. But my death bag would be nice. It's all the way on the other side. Damn it, Bryan. I must have gone all the way over and fallen off down the other side. Well, that's interesting then, because where did that wolf... I'm sure we were on this side. Clearly we weren't. Bacon on wheels, yeah. I think they've increased the speed in which the boars run as well. There he is. There's my frickin' death bag. Problem is there's pointless having a sneak. Let's get out of here. Skedaddle, Bryan. Skedaddle. Right, let's put your proper clothes on, shall we? Yeah, the fact that it takes 25 minutes to get dressed. I mean, Bryan really is a woman, isn't he? Yeah, just stand there and take it. Take it like a Bryan. Thank you. So, it stops you from doing anything whilst you're getting dressed. Which is really not very useful at all. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? We've got frost resistance for still for 2 minutes. Got corpse run for 2 minutes. Oh. Oh my god, will you just piss off? When you don't want... Well, when you want boars, there's none around. And when you don't want them, when you're trying to be sneaky, trying to sneak up in a mountain to try and kill a wolf, then they're right up in your grill, aren't they? Bloody hell, man. Right, Bri. I think it's even getting dark now, isn't it? Taken this long to get your stuff back. Right. Have a shield for whatever good it'll do you. Where's Wolfie McWolfie? Oh, there's 2 of them now. Of course there is. And they're probably... It's probably because... Is it night time now? Can I stealth them? No, of course I can't. Oh, Bryan, you are an absolute penis. Right. Pick up the mace first. Can you pick up the mace first? Is that a good idea? Right. Is the wolfie following you? Well done. Well done, Bryan. No death for you this morning. But it's getting to night time now, isn't it? So, have we got a bed? I'm sure there was a building over here. I'm sure we put a bed here at some point. I mean, I think with Bryan, the only way forward with Bryan is to get him so maxed up on his armor that His reflexes and the rest of his dumbness isn't going to impact him too much. Where was that frickin' house? Saw a house. Not really interested in that, mate. We're looking for the house. No? No house? Oh well. Bugger off. Shh. Shoo. 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 Right, so far I haven't found any silver. Successfully died. So whoever put the 3+ has won a cookie. All we need is Deavonti to come and give us the cookies. Oh, you can do those, can you now? You can do those. Right, well done, Bryan. Can you do that one with the bright red eyes as well? Yeah, you can. Good. But you can't hit a wolf that's in front of your face. Right, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Pause are like Jehovah's Witnesses. Well, Dan, sorry, Bryan. No, you're going to have to leave it. You don't have room. Right, there is a house over here that we might better go into, I think. Yeah, that's on the very edge of the plains. But I think we can... I don't think that's the village. That could be the fueling village, so we might very well die. It is night time as well, and on the edge of the plains. So they will be venturing out. Yeah, that's actually the fueling village house. Right, we won't be going there. There's the deer that you punched, Bryan. It's your friend. Oh, you're gonna kick it now, are you? No, you can't go after it, you knob. We need to find portal mats, so we need fine wood trees. Oh, that's not a very good idea, Bryan. It's really, really not a good idea. Thank you. You're going to listen. Don't want a big dolce. Yeah, whatever. Right. Well, that wasn't a very successful run on all accounts, was it? I certainly don't remember myself being so shit at this game. Maybe I am. Right, that one that has a house. I'm sure there was another little house around here that had a bed in it. There's lots of venison. I mean, that's plains. Oh shit, that's fuelings. Fuelings. Not the things that we really want. There's more fuelings to my left. Fuelings to my right. Let's lead them to the swamp. Oh shit, I'm going in completely the wrong direction. Right. I was going into the heart of the plains then. That was rather silly, wasn't it? Oh, bright. Can you get that? No, you can't. I could see. You got it, but it got you. There's bloody Odin looking at me. You could frickin' help, mate. You could bloody help. He's looking at Bryan just going, oh my god, what have I made? What have I made? Bryan, that arrow fell out the end of your... Oh, look, Barney the dinosaur. Oh, double teamed. Sorry, Barney. Lure fuelings into the mountain. That's a really good idea, that is. Because I'm not going to be able to get away from fuelings, am I? As long as the fuelings don't come down here to my little house, then I'll be alright. That was a mission and a half. We didn't get anything accomplished that we wanted to do. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get portal mats, aren't I? We've got circling cores. I'm fairly certain we've got enough circling cores. We've got 10 there anyway. We need to get we've got Gradle fires because we've got plenty of Gradle fires in the other place. We just need fine wood. So if we go... let's go to the plains and grab some fine wood. Or let's not. So, where would it be best to get fine wood from? I think I've cleared most of it from around this area. And there's another bloody deer back. And we could just spend the night sleeping, which is what normal people do. I mean, there's so much dead deer around here. Right, Brian, put your mace away. I know you like playing with your weapon. It's about the only good thing you're good at, actually, isn't it? What an arse. No, bro, Odin was just there going, oh my god, oh my days, what is this dude doing? He is never going to get to Valhalla, that died. Never. He's never going to save anyone, he's never going to get to Valhalla. Why did we bring him back? Did we pick the wrong person? That's what they're saying. They're saying, Bryan? See, they just think, they think. That's what it was. They think he's the Messiah. And in actual fact, Bryan, you're just a naughty boy, aren't you? Just a very naughty boy. Right, let's pop this armour back in here once again. Go and get some portal materials. And then let's go to that mountain and find some frickin' silver. Not 4 million wolves. It's the time spent sorting things, which is the... No, we're not going back through that one. Not yet, Bryan. The time spent sorting things is well worth it at the beginning. So if you're starting and playing from new, get your storage sorted, because it saves you so much time to try and find stuff, and you're picking stuff up all the time. So if you've got stuff like the storage sorted, even if it's just a little bit, at least that means then you can quickly and easily put everything away. It's the one thing that drives me mad that we haven't actually built yet, is any decent storage. I really do need to get on the case with that. 20 of those already, damn it. Right. Oh, there's another one there. So, no. Take that out of there. What else can I put in there? Anything? No. Bone. Oh, there we are. That one can go in there. Name 3 movies from Monty Python. What? Me? I don't know anyone's from Monty Python, but I can do Monty Python. Life of Brian. Then there was... I'm really bad with names, by the way. So this is going to... Holy Grail. There's about 4 or 5. But names... Yeah, names just go from my mind. It's like people. Like, I used to have quite a few staff. And I'd have to give them a number in my mind that then I could make that number was so and so. Because even... And I'd be there like... And it was really bad. And people had worked for me for years. And I just couldn't remember the frickin' sodding name. And it was just like... It's just names. It's letters. And numbers, I'm absolutely fine with numbers. And it's not even that I'm dyslexic, because I can spell absolutely fine. It's the fact that I couldn't remember. That's what's the worrying thing. Right. 5 wolf pelts. We still need silver to make every single aspect of that thingy. So, but fire arrows are seemingly what's good for the wolves. So we'll definitely need to do some fire arrows. Have we got enough space yet? Yeah, we've got enough space yet. So let's fill us up on some fire arrows. Let's pop the root, because the roots are very important. So we'll pop them in there. The potions are not so important now. Tooth. Brian's very long in the tooth. Short in every other part of his body. Aren't you, Brian? I'm just trying to recall names here. Trying to recall names. Right, we've got 30 fine with there, but we're going to need 40 anyway. That's not for a portal either. Plus, trying to think of things at the same time as trying not to die, or trying to do this and concentrate and actually remember to talk is quite a tricky aspect. Flying Circus, but Monty Python and the Flying Circus. That was the other one. That was so weird. I mean, the amount of weird concoction of drugs they must have been on to make that. But the weird thing with a lot of that is I think it was Eric Idle that was the one that did all the drawings, and he did the drawings, I think, before they wrote anything else. I think that there was certainly something really weird with that, how they did it, and or they would come up with something and then he'd go off and do the drawings, but nobody actually really saw any of his drawings until they kind of put everything together. And I mean, they definitely were certainly out there. Yeah, he's just Odin's comic. Yes, that's what it is. It's Odin is getting really bored of all these like Vikings, like Beeblebum, being able to go and just slash through everything, right, and just go jing 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 and complete things. And he's getting bored of it, and he's like, I need a laugh. I really need a laugh. Let's bring in somebody stupid who you can't do anything, is going to die all the time. Brian, let's get Brian in. That'll be good fun. We'll have a laugh with Brian. Let's make it difficult as well. So whenever he goes to do something, right, we're not going to give him one wolf. Oh no. We're going to give him 7, because 1 is just far too easy. Let's give him 7 all at once. Chuck in a few boars. And let's see what we can do, eh? Let's see what we can do. Right, Brian. You can't sleep at this time, can you? That's because you've just worked through the night like a little eager beaver you are. Hey, Bobcat. The Volk that carried Brian in there has already been kicked from Valheim. They chopped up, made frickin' sushi out of it. They did. That frickin', yeah. The Valkyrie that dropped Brian in. To be honest, he dropped Brian in quite a long way away, and he did it under the cover of darkness in the fog during a storm, so that no one could. And he wore a mask. He'd painted his feathers in tar before he came along, so that no one knew where he was. And then he dived down and out and went below radar, because even the Valkyrie did not want to know that he had anyone to know that he had brought Brian in. Oh, the Drake was alright. I suppose the Drake did do a little bit of damage, but I wasn't too worried about the old Drake. I was more worried about the fact that I haven't got a frickin' axe. One day, Brian. One day. Right, should we go and chop some pinewood trees down somewhere where it's safe for you to not, like, hurt yourself or something, you know? And remember, the axe is quite sharp and pointy, Brian. Yeah. Right, well done. Should we go this way? Stupid boy. Have I beaten Bonemass? No, I didn't even knock like 10% off his life. Brian is not yet equipped for Bonemass. Oh, look, we can see them go ping. Look how neat they are. Ping. Look at all of that. I mean, we could get some turnip stew on the case, I suppose. Lack of trees here, isn't there? Let's go and find some pinewood trees. Do some chopping. At least we can then make 2 portals that we can pop forwards and backwards. I think I might have chopped all the pinewood down here. Oh no, there's some there. I mean, at least there isn't anything here that can really hurt me. I'll say that, and then I'm going to be molested by a boar. I'm very unimpressed with that stag breaker. I mean, to be honest, the only thing I've ever used the stag breaker for is finding silver. Bryan, that's on your head. You're already dense enough. You don't need to hit a log on the head. Oh, your keyboard must be from the same make as my controller. Deciding to skip using buttons. We don't want any equip buttons today. Equip buttons are for losers. A bit like stairs. Come on, Bryan. You can find the white ones. Come on, can I kill a deer? Oh, I thought I was going to kill a deer then with a tree. That would have been amazing. The deer seems to be a little bit lost. Maybe there's something over there that he doesn't want to see. Probably his ex-wife or something. See, we were doing very well with our axe. Our axe skill is amazing. But everything else is pretty pants, to be honest. Right, the wiki says a really funny thing about chopping trees. The wiki says that and I think that there's a couple of big channels that have also said this in their thing. It says trees will fall in the direction that you chop them. No, they bloody don't. Trees will fall in whatever direction they bloody like. It's certainly not in the direction you chop them. Otherwise, that would be very, very easy. Perhaps they're meant to. But they certainly don't. There's an 8 HP MV. Do you know, the interesting thing about HP is that we used to have quite a lot of IT and tech in my old work. And there wasn't a single item that we ever bought of HP that didn't break. Almost straight away. It was the worst, and I don't know whether it's just we were very unlucky, but literally we would never buy HP printers just because they never worked, and there was always some issue with them, or problem, or something else, and you'd get runtime errors, or you'd get just spooler errors, and it's absolutely useless. Epson always used to be very good, and then Brother were very good for us, but yeah, and then I bought an HP laptop once, and my I can't remember what it was. We needed either a laptop for something. I can't remember why we needed it, but we needed it kind of quite last minute. I think it was probably that one of ours had gone down, and we had a client that we needed to send somebody for a client, and they needed a laptop. And so I literally just went to PC World, Curry's PC World, just to grab a laptop. But it was quite late on in the day. I remember it being like probably about 4:30ish, and you know, like, you can't go into one of those curry shops and say, yes, can I have one of those, because they go, just check our stock. 15-20 minutes later they'll come out, oh no, we haven't got any of them. Right, you've got one on display with a ticket, but you haven't got any. Oh yeah, we can order one in for you. How is that any use? So it was one of those days. So I went in there, we might have bought one, and I think the only one that was available was this HP that they had. Fine, okay, have that. Got it home, took it out of the box, plugged it in, and the frickin' power button didn't even work. And I remember this because I remember taking it back the next day, getting really angry, having to get up early, having to wait, right, we're going to go straight there. And taking it to the shop, and the first thing he said was, oh, well, the power button's bound to work. It can't be faulty. Did you plug it in? And I nearly punched the guy. Like, no, it's faulty. There's a fault with it. Otherwise, I'm not going to be that dumb that I could not plug the frickin' keyboard in, or plug the power in. But anyway, so yeah, that's my experience with HP products, and therefore I just do not buy them at all. Right, where did Bryan go? I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure it was just me, just in case HP is listening and they want to send me a laptop. I mean, I'm sure Gabby would like one. Because she's got my old Surface Pro. To be fair, actually, that thing is amazing. It's so old, and yet it just goes, just runs, does everything, never has an issue. It can't run a lot, but it can run basic cloud stuff. It's really good at, because it's got a very, very good internet connection on those Surface Pros. So the Wi-Fi on it seems to be very, very good. Everything else isn't that good, and the storage is rubbish. But if you've got cloud storage and you've got a good Wi-Fi, then it doesn't really matter. So that's what we're going with. But yeah, she's all right. She doesn't need anything massive. She'll probably try and hit it with a tennis racket. Although she is, she's learning Hogwarts pretty well at the moment. Yeah, HP just don't seem to... I don't know whether it's just because they've outsourced and cut everything down so that it's bad components and cheap stuff. Because they do very entry-level product. I mean, they're meant to do, like, super good at product as well. Look, the button isn't even working for picking his axe off his back now. I think there's definitely some issues on this PTS version. So I'll have to double check whether it is this version and the fact that... right, we've got enough fine wood. Check that I've got nothing in there that I need. Don't think there is anything in there that we need. We've got the honey. We can stick some mead on. That's what I was thinking. If we go back and pop some mead in there for... We're going to need poison resist. So I'll make plenty of those in advance. Asus motherboards, AMD. Yeah, I built my own. The one that I've yeah, MSI, although I bought an MSI laptop and that one's not particularly brilliant either. That was about 3 or 4 years ago. So it was before the 30 series. It was that was with a 20. This one's got a 2070 in it. And at the time, the 2070 had just come to laptops. And so I bought, I think it's a G75 Stealth, which is quite a big laptop. And the keyboard position's lovely. The screen is absolutely phenomenally good. That is the one thing I will give them. It is an amazing screen. The mouse pad is the most awkward mouse pad to ever use, because it pretty much does what it wants. Like, you can click it, single click, left hand side of the little mouse pad. No, does nothing. Okay, go in the middle. You might get a response. Go to the left and it will right click. Go to the right and it will right click. I'm thinking, well, I've used like 2 fingers for right click, or but it's got some weird thing. So I have to just use a mouse, which is easier anyway. A plug-in mouse, but kind of defeats the object of having a laptop. No way that you could have it on your lap anyway, because unless you're wearing welding trousers, so that you don't absolutely burn holes through your legs, because it gets so hot on this thing. It's incredible. But yeah, it's pretty good. But what I had to do is I had to completely remove the copy of Windows that was on it and completely reinstall. I actually switched over. I switched to better hard drive because it wasn't a particularly good M2 that was in it, and I did that, and then put a brand new copy of Windows in without all the crap, and it works absolutely fine. But up until that point, you couldn't play Valheim on it because it would just power itself off. It would just overheat and power off. You're like, this is a gaming laptop, and it can't play a game. It was a little bit worrying. Right, we've got gradifiers, we've got finewood. What else do we need? We need cores. We've got cores. Where are our cores? Core blimey. Right, we need 4 cores. Right, let's make some mead to go in there. So what do we need for poison? We need, we got honey. Have a look. Poison. Necktail, thistle, and coal. Well, I don't think we've got any coal, so let's make some more frost. Oh, we definitely haven't got any coal. Let's make some healing. We've got blood bags and we've got dandelion because we've got plenty of your flowers. But Brian, you can use some flowers for something. So 4 blood bags and 10 raspberries. Right, that has also been changed, so you can no longer just transfer. Okay, that's interesting to know. There's your flowers, Brian. There's your flowers. Look, we can put them to good use now. Very happy, won't you? Blood bug. Blood bug? Find some blood bugs if you want. I don't think we've got any. Blood bag. There we go. Let's make some medium healing. There we go. That might be useful. Although these do have a 2-minute cooldown and regenerate 75 health. 75 health is alright, but it's not like... I suppose it's better than nothing, isn't it? So we've made that. Pop that in there. That'll leave that fermenting for a while. What else have we got in here that we don't need now? Right, let's get rid of this. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Put your flowers away, Brian. Don't worry. Don't you worry your little hat about it. Right, put them back out there. And honey can go back there. Bloody-tastic. Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to put your blood away. Okay, right. We'll leave those there because then at least we've got them. Well, actually, we'll take them to the other place. To the other place. I did read that quickly, Richard, as anus motherboards. And I was thinking, what have you got against motherboards? Right. Brian, you've only got your sausage left. You might want to eat something. You need to make some more sausage as well. He's going to need to make some more food. Let's go and stick our extra frosties in here. Right, let's make ourselves a portal for mountain. I don't think we've got one called mountain. If it connects to something, we've already got one called mountain and it's somewhere else. I think we're good. We're good. So, we have got the portal mats. We only need 20. So let's put the... Don't know why I brought so many Gradle flies, really. Right, 22 and 10. So that is enough, isn't it? 22 and 10. Yeah, wonderful. We need to take wood for a workbench. We've got wood for a workbench and a fire. Okay, we've got that there. So let us sleep and hope that tomorrow's a nice day. Right, into the mountains, Brian. We are going into the mountains. Let's beat up those damn wolves. At least at this point, we're going to have so many wolf pelts that we're going to be a bit better off. I'm definitely going to... What I am going to do is I'm going to swap out my mace, because the mace is not really going to be much use unless we come up against a golem. And I think that we will be running away from a golem, to be fair. Let's switch this over with that, switch that over from that, switch that over from that, pop that actually in place of that. I think I'll leave this behind because the problem is I don't want to take too much weight. That's a weight of 6 as well. I think we'll just build the portal and try and... Because that weight will have gone. I need to get some more wood. Take some more wood with me, because otherwise, you know what's going to happen. Bryan likes his wood. Because we're going to need to build a little bit of defence around the workbench. Is there any wood in that box? No, fine wood. Normal wood. Normal wood, bro. Where is it? These are an absolute mess, bro. What are you doing? It's not in that one, I've told you. Gollum is looking for his ring. Don't tell Bryan. He'll get excited. He'll say, "Oh, I've got one of those. You can find mine." If anybody wants a farm for deer, this is how you farm for deer. Come to this map, and you've got deer for days. There'll probably be another one over here. They're just dumb as shit. I mean, I'm not putting a workbench down there, but annoyingly, we were going to be building out that direction, which is then going to mean that we're not going to have our venison farm. There's that little hut. I knew we had another little hut. I didn't realise it was quite so close to the main base. Right, Bri. Do you want to put that away? Put your weapon away. All you need to do is carry on going straight. How many wolves will have respawned in that mountain? 17? What was that, Bryan? What on earth was that? You got some new type of dance that you... I didn't even know that was a button. That was a thing. Okay. He's I think he's got a stone in his shoe. Oh, Bryan, be careful. This is coming into fueling territory. And there's a frickin' one of them things. Pig. He's not a Welsh, right? He's not Welsh, but he did try and just take his belt off when he saw a pig. So you've got the wrong idea, Bryan. We're not that kind of people around here. There's so much snow up there. There must be... But that's plains territory, isn't it? It's plains. Another one! That's alright though. That's plains territory. But we've got a house there. So... maybe this is where we can start working off this time. Well, that deer must have cold feet. I think it's got so much cold feet that it's frozen to the spot. No. Not frozen anymore. Right. That. Are you going to get your shield, Bryan? Shield? That'll be useful. Right, we've got to be able to find some bloody silver around here. Well, that isn't a very clever move, is it, Mr. Deer? Or Mr. Locks? Well, let's just hope that they keep them busy. Right. That looks like a castle up there. I can hear something, but I can't see anything. So there's a frost cave here. I don't think we can really go in them yet. I don't think we've got any way good enough stuff. Come on, give me some silver. Oh, I live in Wales. It's fine. I was just saying that that we don't have sheep in the game, but Bryan saw a pig and started taking off his belt. So he might have had a bit of Welsh in him. And if he's Welsh, the pig might have had a bit of Welsh in him as well. Giggity, giggity. Right, come on, we've made a bloody wolf there. Right. That's it, Bryan. So you can do it, can't you, when you want to? You penis. There's another one over there. Right, that is an actual frost cave there. That's cool that we've got a oh, we have already marked it. That's another one. Did I just put it in the wrong place? Because it's definitely there. Let's have a look over there, because is there another one? No, that is the frost cave, so let's just take that one off the menu. Where else? I mean, I reckon that down there is probably going to be a good enough place. I don't know whether you have to be certain... Richard, do you know whether you have to be a certain height for silver? Or does it just have to be a mountain that has drakes and wolves and stuff? Because I think it has to be on a flat area. Oh, I've got an egg! An egg! Woo! Can't pick it up because I've got carrying too much. But what we can do is we could yeet it off the side there. Woo! Then we can pick it up later. Unless it gets stuck. Yay! Let's get stuck, idiot. Bryan, you are an absolute anus, aren't you? That's it. Well done, Bryan. Right, so we've got drakes there. There's definitely a building up there. Where were we before? We were over here before. There is another wolf. Right, so let's arm ourselves with some proper fire sticks, Bryan. That's it. You should be able to get that wolf. Yeah, well done, Bryan. Fire sticks work wonders with wolves. Catches their fur on fire. So, if that's a nest, it's unlikely that there's going to be silver next to a nest, or is that not a thing? I know that usually it's like near huts and stuff. Oh, that was a good shot, Bryan. Why can't you do that normally? Oof. Not all snow-covered mountains are silver. If there's no obsidian, there's no silver. There is obsidian. Yeah, there's loads of obsidian around. There's a bit over there, you see. So there's obsidian, there's wolves, there's drakes, there's nests. So I would definitely say there is going to be silver. It's just where. Let's try here, shall we? No? How about here? No? How about here? I can hear a wolf. Bryan, I can hear a wolf. Check your surroundings for wolves. That's not a wolf. The wolf's over there. Right, so arm your fire sticks. Go for the wolf first, mate. Wolf first. That was not the wolf, was it, first? Come on, Bri. Come on. Come on, Mr. Wolfie. Oh, you're running away now, are you? Oh, no, you're not. Thought he was running away, but oh, no, he's not. Come on. Thank you very much. Right, Bryan, time to eat, I think. Guzzle on your last sausage. We need to go and pick up some bits. We've killed loads of things, but all they're Their carcasses are strewn across the mountain. Where's the little blue thing? The freeze gland. We definitely want them because we want frost arrows. There it is. There's that little bad boy. This looks like a good spot. No? How about there? No? And here? No? There's wolf carcass down here, so we've got to go and inspect. No? There's the wolf pelt and the bits. Okay. There's another one over here, isn't there? We've got to go and pick up. Where did you leave it, Bryan? Where did you leave it? Don't feel rested. Well, that's just not good enough. Right, we better find somewhere to build a portal then. I reckon that rock over there is a pretty good bet. It's far enough away. I haven't. Oh, actually, I'm not going to say that because otherwise we'll find one. I hate not being rested in this game. It is the most horrible thing. Right, we're going to pop it down here. So, craft a... No, that's not what I want to craft. I don't want to craft a smelter, Bryan. You're going to put it down? There we go. Right, let's craft the portal and pop it there. Or even there. Mountain. Then let's pop a little bit of protection around this beast. Oh, they've stopped that button from working as well. So I can't free place. That's weird. Oh no, you can free place. I was going to say, that's a bit bad if you can't free place anything. This is going to be one of the best houses you've ever seen in your life. I mean, best bit of building. I mean, I don't think Beebs is even going to attempt to try and beat this. The wolf probably go underneath that. Bryan, are you going to be a douche all your life? That was a stupid question, wasn't it, really? I know the wolf will just come in over the top there, but he'll have a harder time. He'll have a harder time. Well, he won't if I put a roof on it, though, will he, really? I mean, what have we got? What have we got to play with? We have some thatch. Are you going to get stuck, Bri? You're going to get stuck, right? That's a good idea. Bit of thatch. I mean, this is literally just to have a little area that we can get back to, but that ain't really going to work, is it? That'll do. Just in case we get caught short, because we're going to have to find something around it. Is that going to be enough? It is. That's good. Right, that's fine. Let's stick a fire next to the door. That's probably not a good idea. I can stick the fire down there. Yeah, probably. No, because then I can't get to the workbench. That's a dumb idea, isn't it, Bryan? It's a very dumb idea. So let's move the workbench, shall we? That's a better idea. Move that workbench to the other side and put the fire back there. That sounds much more sensible. Clearly, it wasn't your idea, Bryan. Right, that's done, and let's make a fire. If I can make it, Thing is, I want the smoke to go out. That'll do. There we go. I'm freezing apparently. Let's go home then. Yeah, I do like Durok's trick to hide portals inside big rocks, but the problem is it wouldn't really be real, would it? You wouldn't be able to, I mean, mind you, a portal in itself wouldn't be real, but I suppose you could do anything else. Yeah, well, PlayStation, find my controller. It disappeared. Your controller reacts to Gek better than me. Okay, Dark Lord. PlayStation, find my controller. Is it because you've got Alexa or something like that on it, and it doesn't like your accent? Gabby has this problem with our Google. We've got one of those really old Google things, and she'll be standing there, and it's the same with her Siri, and she'll be standing there going, "Hey Siri, hey Google, and it just completely ignores her. And then when it does say something, because she's got a South America, like Spanish South American accent, so it's she's not as bad as the lady, what's her name, the famous Colombian actress. Not like that. She's not as bad as that, but she has got an accent, so sometimes it just doesn't. It just ignores her. So she has to set everything to Spanish, because then at least she can shout at it and it'll understand her. But in English, it just doesn't work. Did he work? Oh, Dark Lord, that is so funny. I'm going to have to record that for you so you can play it on your phone if you ever need to find your PlayStation. Oh, that's brilliant. My accent can find Dark Lord's PlayStation, but his accent can't. Your accent isn't even that bad, Dark Lord. Like, it isn't that strong. I mean, it's American, but it's not that strong, I don't think. It just obviously doesn't like you. It's because it's going, no more VR! No more VR! I can't take it anymore. Dark Lord's got himself a new toy in the form of a PSVR 2, which is very fancy. So he's having to try and get himself back into the swing of VR. And there's another frickin' deer. I actually could start a butcher's here. I reckon. Start a butcher's selling venison. Have only the fresh venison at my estate. I mean, to be fair, Bryan hasn't got any stairs yet, so venison is a little bit far off the... like a butcher is a bit far off the cards, I think. But we could in the future. First of all, we've got to get Bryan to a stage where he can actually beat anything. I am very disappointed in Bryan. Not disappointed necessarily in Bryan, because Bryan did give it his best shot. But I'm disappointed that Bonemass is so damn hard now. Right, we left those puke berries there for a reason. Because that Bonemass was just ridiculously hard. I mean, that wasn't... We did no damage to him on a level 3 mace. And like the whole point of a Bronze Mace is for Bonemass, I would have thought. Unless they're giving you the iron so that you can get to... Maybe that's the case, you get to iron. So that you can then max that out to be able to take on. But I suppose that does make more sense, because then you've actually got to go to the end of each of the like the journeys. So you've got to have made the full maximum stuff. I think I'll have to basically just try... I'll mine a shitload more. Make an iron mace. If I can find silver, then I will of course make some really good armor. Although in the swamp you get wet, so like if you were trying to lug around with a full-on furry wolf armor, I would have thought that would have made you a little bit weighed down, I would have thought. Skeletons take more blunt damage, yeah, but skeletons skeletons are so easy to kill. I mean, even the 2-star ones don't really take very much. And I can do that with an axe. I mean, maybe I should have just tried to use this, because this I do have 24 to 40 slash. So that's, I've got quite good, and it's got, mind you, I'm not gonna backstab him, and I'm not gonna knock him back, am I? So, because I can't block him. I think really we're just going to find silver. Find silver, and then we are pretty much then good to... So let's have another quick look up in that mountain. I just need to rest up here because I'm going to get a higher rested. Got 7 up here, as long as my fire doesn't go out. But yeah, Boney McBoneface got the better of me. Certainly got the better of Bryan, but then, I mean, I pretty much had that. An inkling that might happen anyway. Especially because it's Bryan. Not exactly the most adapt to survival, is he? If you could get a prize for the least adapt to survival, Bryan would be there near the top. He's pretty rubbish. I mean, necks have a pretty easy time with Bryan. We've just got 7. Frickin' 7, dear. Right, what do I need to take out? Is there anything else there? No. I'm just trying to empty my my stuff. Not very successful. Oh, that's everything's full, Bryan. Everything's full. No. Oh dear, these controls. Frosty glands. There's some more wolfy bits. What else can we stick in this box? A head. Some neck. We're going to need neck and coal, aren't we? So I think I'm just going to have to make sure that we get really, really super organised. Right, we can chuck them in the sea. Because they're totally and utterly useless. We can pop that in here. So no more boxes. Right. Come on, Bryan, stick the rest of the stuff in here. We must have space. I hate stuff that isn't sorted. Really, really does my head in. There we go. Nearly empty, Bryan. Nearly empty. Right. They can go in the sea. Because nobody wants those. Right. We are... Okay, we need some food. Again. Always something with you, isn't there, Bryan? Always something. But we haven't got any sausages left. I don't think we've got any sausages left. Hammer. What about the hammer? I've got a hammer. If I had a hammer, which I do, I'd hammer in the morning. Like Zane. Right. Bacon bits. Dairy stew. And that will certainly give us something. Is that finished yet? Yeah, it has. Fan-bloody-tastic. So we've got some health mead. Right, medium health. We'll keep that for Bonemass, so I'll start compiling a big pile of all of this lot. Do we make any meads that actually needed to go in the thingy? I I thought I had at one stage made a big pile of the mead bases that needed to go in the fermenter, but I clearly haven't, or I did make them and we've already done it all, which could be a possibility. Yes. Okay. Right. That's everything. We've got food. Let's go. Repair. Ah, that's yeah, repair. I'll repair. I can repair our other stuff on this. Although I think, yeah, we have already repaired, so that's fine. We're good. Right, so mountain is up this way. Let's find some silver. We need some silver. We need to have something that we can get. Because if it wasn't Boney McBoneface, I feel cold. Yes, that's because you need to take one of those, Brian. That's why you need. That's what you need to take. Right. Are the wolves all back yet? I'm sure they probably are. Switch to fire. Can't see any. I don't know what the respawn time is on wolves. I don't know whether it is actually over a night cycle or not. Or a day, or whether it takes a few days. Come on, just be too hard, just around here, because that would be so nice to have it right next to the... Come on. I don't think we're going to be that lucky. It's usually much further in than this. And this is far too far down if there's grass. Yeah, far too far down. So I will make my way up over there. And we're going to try and make our way up to that castle, I reckon. That would be a good idea. Woo! We checked around this tree, didn't we? Yeah, we definitely checked around here. I remember checking this bit. We didn't check down here, though. Because that's another... I know it's a little bit near the forest, but it's a very smooth, flat area. It's usually you find it on these, like, smoothish areas. Well, in my experience, anyway. It'd be good to actually find some so that then you guys can see, or that you guys who are new to this can see how you can find silver. But I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, there's none down here. I think it is the case that we're just too low. I think the silver veins probably have to be a certain height before they'll actually show up. They're also normally are near like small little buildings and stuff. Right, let's go around this way. Can we get up that way? Boing, 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 boing! See, there's obsidian. So if maybe it's the case that we need to be above obsidian level. Right, let's try and take that one out before. Oh, nearly, Bri, nearly. There we go. Oh, he fell right next to us, did he? That was very kind of him. Right, so this is obsidian. So we've got some of this, but we'll take this one anyway. We probably actually... Maybe we don't have... Oh, it's too hard. No, so... Ah, yes. So we don't have any of this because we need to make the iron... Ah, so we found it. That's why we don't have the tool rack. That would explain it. Because you need the obsidian to unlock the tool rack. Right. Come on, that hit him. That one definitely hit him. Come on, die. There you go. everywhere's covered in blood. Oh, there's a golem there. That is a stone golem. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. That is a wolf, though. That's an angry wolf. That's another angry wolf. Why, Bryan, did you make 2 wolves angry? The question is, can they get up here? The question we're asking ourselves is, can Bryan survive? Oh, the cheeky bugger can get up here. Where is he? There's 2. I'm not going to be able to do double team, am I? Oh, but. They can. That definitely hit that. Oh, come on. That was right in his face. This is a ghost wolf. That's it, you run away. No, don't come back. Not back. Well, oh, actually, you can stay there. There you go. You can die. Wonderful. So that's the nest. There's not going to be any on this because that is rock. Can we get that wolf? Can we get that wolfie? 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 No. No, there's no point wasting the arrows, is there? Wasting arrows. We're going to have to try... It's going to be very irritating. This is a very irritating mountain in the terms that there's lots of rock, which will be amazing for mining rock. But... you don't learn, do you, Wolf? Do you? Amazing for mining rock, but not very good for mining or for finding silver. Burn, Wolf, burn. I don't know why I'm wasting arrows on Bryan. He can shoot a drake from 600 miles away, but he cannot shoot a wolf right in front of his face. Silly boy. Thank you, Bryan. Well done. Is it just they have to be really far away? Perhaps he's short-sighted. But maybe Bryan's short-sighted, and this is why he's having the problem with the close quarters combat. Right, which way can we go up? Let's go up this way. We're going to have to keep resting, only because... Oh, there's another bloody wolf! Seriously? How many wolves are on this frickin' place? Oh, Bryan. Stop being an absolute douche. Right, there's a castle. We might, if we're very lucky, we might get onions. Or you could just get smacked in the face by Drake. One of the two. I think he prefers being smacked in the face by Drake. That's it, Bryan. Well done. You're getting the hang of this. Quick-footedness. Well, not quite getting the hang of this quick-footedness. Right, let's approach with caution. Oh my god, there's a golem. There's a... right in front of the frickin'... Oh, that's annoying. We definitely can't deal with golems right now. We can deal with you, though. Right, does this have onions? Please say it has onions. No. It doesn't have anything because I can't pick it up. For God's sakes. Now, there is a chance, you see, of getting onion seeds in the mountains. And we need the onion seeds to make onion soup. And onion soup is amazing. It's a... Oh, there's another chest. There is another chest. Right. Then we might still have a chance. If Bryan isn't such an anus. Don't feel rested. How can we... No! No frickin' onions! But we have got some obsidian, though, which has unlocked loads of other stuff. Unlock the tool shelf. Fantastic. So that's what we need. There's a lot of rocky knobbly bits up here, isn't there? Lot of rocky knobbly bits, but not so much stuff that we actually want. Right, that's that one done. Now, that's a golem. Golems... Oh, no, freezing. Freezing, that's not good. Golems... Hello. Hello, Bill. Thank you for subscribing. I have a feeling, Bill, if you're watching, I have a feeling, Bill, you are number 1400, which is pretty damn cool. Because it was stuck on 1399 for a while. So thank you very much. Much appreciated. It's onwards and upwards. Well, if that golem was there, do you reckon what's the chance of us having silver right outside our front door? Now, the issue with the golem is the fact that even with 139 arrows, it's very unlikely that I'm going to do anything to him at all. Oh no, actually. No, that did nothing. Oh no, it did. So actually, it has done more damage to a golem than it ever used to with wooden arrows. And this bow doesn't even have very much strength. I mean, I'll watch this. It will start regenerating. I mean, he obviously hasn't seen me, or he doesn't know where I am. But it'd be pretty damn cool if we could kill a golem. I mean, one of the best trophies in the entire game is a golem trophy. I mean, it would be incredibly lucky if we were to get a golem trophy from that golem being the first golem we'd found. I mean, I think I killed something like 100 and something and still didn't get a golem trophy on Beeble's Discord. Oh, not Discord, Beeble's server. I think, and when we were playing with oh, that's it, that got his hit point. Got his hitbox, which is right in his head. Or his chest, or whatever that part of him is. It's definitely not a rocky penis, anyway. Yeah, I did so many of them and never got one that Captain Pugwash actually just gave me the one he'd got because I was just trying so hard to get this damn golem trophy. I think they all got one. Well, it's a good way of getting my bow skills up, only using up wooden arrows. Can't see how wooden arrows can kill a golem, but can't do any damage to Bonemass face. Got 12 skeletons around you into a corner and died. Yeah, that will hurt. I mean, it's great if you're finding lots of circling cores. You can go through a lot of those dungeons and find like none. But I think they have actually put more of them in now. I think I've definitely seen a lot more circling cores within the burial chambers, and I don't know whether that was just rebalancing or something like that. Because you could go before and have like one, and then you go and have none. I don't think that's probably a thing anymore. They've probably made it so that you do at least have a chance of so many per burial chamber, maybe. Don't know. Could be wrong. Come on, I want to get you in your face. How to walk across the map to get back? Well, you just got to walk. That is the thing about this game, is the survival aspect of it is really hard. And unless you've set up portals and stuff and you've got your route, it's like if you've gone to another island and you've died and you haven't been prepared and your boat is at that other island, then you've got to make another boat, which means you've got to do all the other stuff that you've got to do beforehand to get out of the boat. Now, don't underestimate the raft. The raft is slow, but it is pretty good. You will certainly be able to traverse across a lot of calmer inland waterways with that raft. But yeah, it does suck. It's sucky big time. I know that Zane, I think it was Zane and Beebs, one of the guys, literally got stuck on like the other end of the map. And it was a real shit to get them back, because I think it took like 2 or 3 people to help just to get them back, because you couldn't fight off those mobs. Now with Mistlands, it'd be even bloody worse. I know in the final fight, I died in the Queen fight, and that, if you've got lots of players in that Queen fight, right, last arrow to the face. If Bryan decides, he's now deciding that he doesn't want to kill the Grissom Golem. I know you are going to kill him. You're going to kill him, are you? Right, one more. That's it. Well done. Well done, Bryan. What we can also get here is we can get crystals. So crystals will unlock the building parts. What the hell's that? Oh, that's the thing. Right, we can go down from here anyway, because there's no... I better build a... I've only got 8 wood. That's really not going to help me very much, is it? And it's night time. I think I'm just going to have to get down out of the mountain, but that's going to be a very dangerous thing at night. Night lasts for 9 minutes, and we've got 4 minutes left of cold, and we've got no... Right, let's look for our quickest way down the mountain. Quickest way is literally forwards. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? Forwards, off the cliff edge. Kind of irritating that there wasn't any bloody onion seeds in that, though. At night is when you're going to get the 2-star wolves. And a 2-star wolf, there is absolutely... 5, Bryan, 5! Are you serious, man? You're going to slide right into an enemy, aren't you? Have you got any food that you can eat that you're going to get... Right, eat. Just eat something. There you go. Why would you do that, Bryan? He just got overexcited, didn't he? Overexcited. Right, well done, Bryan. You actually survived coming off the mountain at night. If you find a 2-star wolf and it attacks you, then you're dead. Absolutely, totally and utterly dead as a donut. And donuts are dead. Right, we'll go back to this because you can go in the bin. Pretty much. So where are we in comparison to everything else? Right, we're right on the other side. So let's head towards this one that says tower and bed. That sounds like a good idea. Piggy, 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 can't you see? You're right in the way of me. Oh, go away. And you. No, shaman. Keep your grubby little mitts to yourself. Right, where's this house? There's meant to be a house around here. Little 1-star grey dwarf tried to creep up on me then. Wasn't very pleasant. I mean, we've got no stamp. We're out of our rested bonus, so we're bound to meet a troll, because that's just how it works. As soon as you're out of rested, you'll meet a troll. Trolly McTrollface. There's a tower here. Is this the one with a fire? It is. Pop it on that. I think this is the one where I had a siege. Right. And Bryan was getting beaten up by about 16 million Grey Dwarf shamans, the lot. Then we had a troll getting involved. Oh, he was not happy, not having a good day. Yeah, there's Tin there as well. He was definitely not having a good day. Right, repaired the firewood bow. We've got a bed. Let's sleepy bye bye. I didn't check for silver in the front of my house. No, I was more worried the fact that I had no rested left, and it was night time in the mountains where there could have been 2-star wolves, and I would have lasted about 30 seconds. And I was nowhere near a portal, and there was no way that I would have been able to get back up there to get my stuff back, because I was on the edge of a precipice. And also, we've now got 0 seconds of frost resistance left and no more potions. So, Bryan, you failed your mission to 1, beat Bonemass, and 2, collect silver. What have you got to say about yourself? Not a lot. I'm just a Bryan. Well, I'm going to have to do some homework. I'm going to have to definitely get Bryan to do some homework. He's going to need to prepare his stuff better. He's going to have to get an iron mace on the case. He's going to have to get potions. He's going to have to get health, stamina, everything ready, and some better armor. And then we'll try and attempt. Hopefully by then, Irongate will have released the patch onto normal, and I will double check whether there is a difference between the Bonemass on public test and normal. Because if it is the case that they've changed something and they've made it harder on public test, that would explain a lot of things. If it's not, then I'm just obviously crap. And Bryan's really bad. He wants more money if he's going to keep changing. He doesn't have money. He doesn't get paid in money. He gets paid in carrots. Right, well, I think I'm going to leave it there. I am absolutely knackered. Bryan is a douche. I can only spend so long with Bryan before I just want to kind of throw him off a mountain. So, thank you very much, guys, for coming along. Please hit that like button, if you will. And, yeah, we're back on Tuesday with Billy. Another absolute knobhead in No Man's Sky. So we will be continuing to find. I think we have found an MT, so we're going to just need to find the S-Class cabinet for that. So thank you very much. Have a fantastic weekend, guys. There is I have got a video dropping tomorrow, and then I will be making Four Kings one, and the one for you, Sarah, like you and Sarah, you were the other person that asked. Just the little tutorial on how to make the chimney things. That will be out tomorrow as well. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Have a great day, night, wherever you are, and take care. See you soon.